Adventure and Pullman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Lee from The Funeral Portrait.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people.
Hey, we're back, baby.
You know what's funny is, as I had blue hair for a while, it's kind of normal right now, but I've been telling my girl, like, I want to do that color.
Can you do slime green so we can match?
Well, you know why? Okay, so my previous car was when I first started getting the blue hair, and like 2 days later I was shopping for a car, and I saw one exactly the color of my hair, and I bought it just because of the color, okay? And now I have a lime green Jeep.
That's incredible.
So
you got it. Come on.
You know what?
Then it's calling. It's literally the universe being like, listen, Lee Jennings, your favorite singer of all time, has green hair, and my car is green. So, of course, you have to now do it.
I think I might do it for Aftershock then.
All right.
You know?
Well.
And what? You know where I got the inspiration? It was before you, but you confirmed it. When Billie Eilish had that black hair and
yes,
the green
and the green.
on top.
Oh, yeah,
like,
the green roots. Yep.
That's badass.
It was.
I want that. And
It
that's
is
what
sick.
exactly what I told her. I showed her a picture. I'm like, that's what I want.
That's so cool. I love that.
So now you confirmed I'm doing it.
We're in.
Like it. So, Louder Than Life. Have you played this one yet? I don't even remember.
We did. We played last year.
Of course.
We played
talked
last year.
year.
Yeah. Well, last year was kind of crazy because of the rain. Remember? It was insane.
Look at my shirt, okay? Look at this shirt.
Okay.
I need to draw an X on the
X on
shirt
it.
because
Yep.
Slayer did not play last year.
Exactly.
I had to wait a year.
Yep. But they looked incredible last night.
Oh, they were amazing.
So we did see them at Aftershock. So we were very lucky. I think we played the same day that they played at Aftershock because that was pretty cool.
Well, last year, interestingly enough, okay, their first show was Riot Fest.
Yes.
And a little sad, but I have to tell it because of Slayer. So I got called in the middle of Riot Fest that my grandson passed away.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thanks. Last year.
Oh, my goodness.
After the funeral, I flew back just in time for Slayer.
Oh, wow.
And so I left all those emotions in the Slayer pit.
That's sick. But that's what music's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to do. So
it's therapy. It's the best therapy there is.
It really is.
For you, the artist, and for me, the listener.
Yep.
And I think that's what people don't understand about mosh pit. It's not about hurting and maiming people.
No.
It's about
the emotion.
that shit out.
Yeah, it's getting it out,
so
man.
you don't hurt people.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. I think we're a very emotional band, right? Like we have a very emotional songs. I wrote a song about the passing of my grandmother and stuff like that, right?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and all those things. I want to talk about real things, and I think for me, it helps me every single day that I get to sing those songs and do that. And so it's cool that you see the same thing and you see the vision of that, because I think that's how music's supposed to connect with people. I think you're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to not just feel it in here, but get it out. And that's what a concert's for. That's what a show's for. That's what these festivals are for, is to get it out.
For you, the artist, and me, the listener.
Yes.
And then one thing that really bothers me is these bullcrap people that say, oh, artists shouldn't be going up there and like they're on a pulpit. No, they absolutely should. Do you not understand music?
Yeah.
Every generation of music, you had the hippies, you had the punks, do you not get what music is?
Yep.
When they say that, it just so annoys me.
Oh, you have no idea. I think about that all the time. I think for us, we're an emotional band. We get up there and we speak our mind and we say what we need to say and we believe what we preach to. And that's something huge for our band. And it works perfectly. You know what I mean? I think for us...
Because you're being real.
Yes, exactly. And for us, that's so important. And that's what we're trying to do with our band and trying to bring and trying to kind of change the game a little bit is bring the true emotion and true feelings back to rock music. And it seems to be working a little bit. We're playing the main stage. It's a little crazy. So
that's wild, right? How does that feel?
It's going to be crazy. So we play kind of early. We play at 1, but for me, that's still kind kind of crazy.
It's still the main stage.
It's still the main stage.
That's all that matters.
It is, and it's not opening, so we're not first. We're like third, so it's pretty cool.
There you go.
So that's kind of crazy.
And as you know, at these Standing Winter Festivals, it doesn't really matter because the people come out in droves first thing in the morning.
Yep. Well, they're ready all day long, especially for some of these headliners. I mean, there's some big headliners this year.
Yeah. Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
I think tonight, I think everybody's excited to see Sleep Token. I think everybody's excited to see Avenged. You know, I think I grew up loving Avenged, so for me, that's a big deal. Even tomorrow, I think tomorrow, I've gotten to know like the Black Veil Brides guys, so I'm excited to see them play.
Nice.
Because I haven't seen them in forever. It was one of those things, I got to know them outside of it, music kind of a little bit, so that's kind of cool to see them play tomorrow. Of course, Bad Omens and Deftones, Perfect Circle. I mean, there's so many incredible bands playing over the next 2 days.
Funeral Portrait.
Yes,
they're the best band of the whole festival.
I'm excited. It's going to be crazy. It's weird. You know, we last year when we played here, it was raining because we played on Saturday. We were so scared because we were on our way up on Friday from Atlanta, where we're from, and that's when the shots got called that, hey, Friday's canceled. And I was like, oh my God, if they cancel Saturday, that's going to suck. Because Louder Than Life was our first big Danny Wimmer Festival. That was our first chance. When we got up there and it was raining, but guess what? There were so many cool people out there ready for it, you know? And
I love it.
I did my thing. I came down after we were done playing. I met everybody in the pouring rain and sat there for 30 minutes and met as many people as I could, you know? And I plan on doing that tomorrow, even off the main stage, jumping down and trying to meet as many people as possible.
See, that's cool too. Like, I love when artists do that because I come from a time where that's how you love the bands you love. Like back in the 80s, like everybody would get up on stage, you'd hang out. Like I used to see Slayer and hang out with them out in the parking lot. And like that makes me loyal to bands like that forever.
Yeah.
And that connection that you make with those people out there, that's what they love even more than the music.
Of course. I think that's what it is, and that's something that's very important to me. And that's what I'm like working towards, is to tear down that wall between like fan and like the band, right? I think the more open I am, the more real I am, the more it works. And I think people want to know my struggles because I'm human. I'm just like them. And I think that's so important to what we do as a band, is to have that. And I'm excited to as the band grows. It's weird because I do these like check-ins every so often on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And it's crazy because every single time I do it, it gets bigger, right? So like now it's like impossible for me to respond to everybody,
right?
Which is kind of crazy because like for me, for many years, that's all I did. And so it's been hard to keep that balance of even now personal life to my rock life, right? And then my fan life, right? So like even my fan life of being a fan of rock music, right? Because like they announced just now, I don't know if you're out there, they announced My Chemical Romance is playing next year on three of the festivals.
That's wild.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
That's a huge
Big
one.
time.
Especially right now. My Kim's having this massive moment again, which is incredible. That's the band that I grew up loving, you know? And
we need that emotion right now.
Yes, you know, and hey, you know, if the Wimmer team's listening right now, you know, I know a perfect band to open the main stage that My Kim plays, you know.
Yeah, I think so. I think you should be on every single show that My Chem does next year.
Hey, we'll see.
And, you know, speaking of the 80s, this is my 80s battle vest.
Yeah, I saw it sitting here. This is incredible. What was this one? What is this?
Venom.
Is this Venom? Okay, now I can see. These patches are sick.
Right?
It's like a photo patch.
I know, right?
Those are sick.
Wild.
This Metallica one. Those are sick, bro.
And then
you could make a lot of money off of this.
Yeah.
Influencers will pay thousands of dollars for battle vests now.
You know, somebody said to me, an artist said, you could probably get $5,000 for this.
I'm sure.
I've kept it all this time. $5,000
You're
ain't
being
enough.
buried in this.
Right.
You're
yeah.
being buried in this, and I love that, though. That's so cool.
It's got blood from when I knocked out my teeth when I climbed up on Marshall Stack and swan dived and the crowd moved.
That's incredible.
And, of course, you could see the pit.
The pit. Dude, this is incredible. Like, what in the world? Listen.
Slayer didn't even have a patch yet.
When you made it, that's incredible.
And so in L.A., I had to sign. People thought I was a gangbanger, and that was my gang name.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
Right?
That's so sick, though.
There it is.
This is crazy. Did you wear this yesterday?
No, it doesn't even fit me anymore.
Oh.
I just broke it out of the closet like in March.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? I should use this in interviews.
Yes, I love it.
And so, like last month at Hellfest, I was interviewing Gene Hoglan.
That's sick.
Or June, whenever it was.
Yeah.
You lose track when you're like traveling all over.
Yeah.
And I go like this, and Dark Angel has a new album. And I'm like, hey, do you recognize that logo? During the interview.
That's so cool.
That's great.
See, that's so cool.
Right?
That's GBH. Yeah, look at you, man. This is crazy.
Voivod.
Yeah.
Megadeth.
Yep.
This, somebody commented, one of the bands, like, holy shit, that's the original Exodus logo.
That's so sick.
And they played here at Louder Than Life.
Yeah.
And then, of course, somebody asked, who's this band? And it's not band, it just says no posers.
It's so funny. That is still a thing, and that's going to still be a thing, you know,
think it's
forever.
Stupid.
No,
Now.
I love it, though, bro. Because, like, so I grew up, in my day, it was like Avril Lavigne, I felt like was a poser, right? Like, that was, I literally had this AIM screen name. Okay, and I was a good Charlotte fan, okay? So it's a good Charlotte fan calling Avril Lavigne a poser. What is going on? It literally was, my AIM screen name was Anti-Avril Fan, okay?
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And my favorite band's My Chemical Romance and Good Charlotte. Come on, bro. What, 13? I was 13. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I thought that was so funny because I think if I met Avril Lavigne, I would still tell her that story because she would probably think it's funny. But like, I remember though, in my day and age, posers it's still a thing. You know, I think a lot of people think like the influencers, you know, the TikTokers, they're posers.
Right.
You know? But I don't. I think you use them to their advantage of how being influenced. You know, how much they can change the game.
I think they're bringing a lot of great artists to the fold. You know,
really
that you didn't know about and don't have the chance to be known about.
Well, I mean, look at Sleep Token. Sleep Token. The reason how they are what they are is because of all the influencers using their sounds on TikTok and on Instagram. That's literally how it happened.
Right? And then look at Sunday night, Bring Me a Horizon is headlining.
Yep.
And like that, Can You Feel My Heart was like years ago, and then all of a sudden it was trending because
again.
TikTok was using it.
Yes, and that's so important. And it's one of those things that I think it's all using it to the advantage of what it is, right? And I think, you know, trends come and go, right? I think going back to it where we started about being real and about being who you are is the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
And if you're organically, unapologetically yourself, like I am, it will work out. It might take 10 years, like it did for us, but eventually it gets there.
Look at Ozzy.
Yep.
He was always unapologetically Ozzy.
Oh my God, yes. Well, and he's like the first influencer in my brain. I think you know, with the way he did, you know, reality TV. I mean, he was before the Kardashians. He was the real one. You know, and it doesn't get any bigger than, you know, the Osbournes. I think they did it right. Now, when I was growing up and I was watching the Osbournes on TV, I couldn't understand anything because every other word was bleeped out. So now that I go back and watch it, they have it on Tubi, which is free. You can watch it for free on Tubi, all of them, which is great. I had no idea that it was up there, but you can literally watch all of them. And it's finally, I can pay attention to it because it's not beep, you know what, beep.
I did it recently when he passed away. I pulled it up on Tubi so I could rewatch it all.
Yeah.
And I love Tubi because it has all the coolest music docs. Like, I love the docs like Decline of Western Civilization.
Yep.
And it's all 3 parts on Tubi.
Yep. They have like 9 Inch Nails DVDs on there too.
Right?
They have like live concerts. They have a bunch of stuff.
I love Tubi.
Yeah.
Like, it's the greatest thing.
I know. I wish they would let me pay for it though, so I could get rid of the ads. Like, let me get rid of the ads because I want to pay for Tubi. Because I would, because it has everything that I ever wanted on there.
You know what I wish? I wish they would put the funeral portrait on Tubi.
Hey, maybe they'll put our live DVD on there. We're working on one.
Oh,
so yeah,
that's
we
cool.
filmed a live DVD last year at our big Atlanta hometown show, and we just before we left for Louder Than Life, we all sat down in my living room with my mom and my grandfather, and we watched it together, and it was really, really special. It was really cool to watch it all together for the first time. So.
I love it. When can I see that?
January probably. We're spacing some stuff out because we've been going nonstop. I mean, we're on tour for 290 days this year, but we're trying to do something early next year, like a big hometown show, and we're going to that'll be the release of the live DVD. Something fun, live record too, and a bunch of other stuff. So.
Oh man, I can't wait for that.
We're hyped.
How do we tell people to get that when it comes out? Look for that. Get your merch. All that stuff.
Literally, just type in the funeral portrait on Google, because there's only one of us, and you'll see the guy with the bright green hair, and you made it to the right place.
He does have some cool hair. Is there anything else you want to let the listeners know we haven't covered yet?
No, man, this has been great. So you always do a great job, though.
Well, thank you. That's a great compliment because it's not always the case. But you're always a great interview. I love who you are. And I say that because you're an artist, but you're real. And I love who you are as a person.
You need more of those.
As a human. We need more of those in the whole freaking world because there's a bunch of bullshit going on.
Yep.
And we need more of you.
And that's what I'm trying to do, is that if I can give people, even if it's for 30 minutes on stage at 1 o'clock at Louder Than Life in the blistering hot sun, if I can give them 30 minutes of something real and organic and fresh and just unapologetically themselves, that's what I'm going to give.
And that is exactly what you're going to give all the time. So I love it. And thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
Thanks for having me, my friend.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.